today I wanted to chat about attracting premium branding clients. So these are a lot of the conversations I've been having in my coaching community with photographers and DMs is how do we really attract those high-end premium branding clients who are ready to invest, they see the return on investment, they understand the value, they want to work with you over and over again. So I was like, okay, let me hop on and share some mindset shifts and what really positions you as someone that really attracts and magnetizes those premium branding clients. So number one, premium branding clients are looking for the photographer who is embodying authority, visibility. They are looking for the best of the best. And the only way to showcase yourself as the best of the best and position yourself that way, you have to do that yourself. That comes from you. No one's going to come and knight you and say, this is the person who everyone needs to go to. This is the best of the best. We have to position ourselves in that way. And those premium brand clients are looking for the photographer who positions themselves and they embody themselves as an authority and really increases their visibility. These brand photographers don't just take like great photos. They really just own the space, especially in their local market. They own the space. They show up consistently, making it clear why they are the right choice. Clients don't really just want to be searching for brand photographers. They want the one who actually stands out. You wouldn't believe how many emails I get from people asking for brand photographer referrals in different markets. They know I'm an educator, they know I'm a coach, and they're like, hey, is there anyone in your community in Miami, in Dallas, in these cities? And they're like, I can't find anybody. I'm like, how can you not find someone? So I'm always like reaching out like, hey, if you're in these areas, like you need to be making yourself more visible because a lot of your premium clients probably are not seeing you. And you want these premium clients to really just like brag about you when you're not in the room. Like those lead to referrals, those lead to repeat clients. And one of the ways to really embody this authority, this personal brand, this visibility is to practice what you are preaching. Practice what you're preaching. Your messaging should be telling these clients, hey, there is a huge return on investment on brand photography. It's going to bring you more visibility to your business. It's going to expand your reach. It's going to help you to sell your actual products and services. It's going to get you on stages. We have to be practicing what we're preaching. So we're telling them, hey, you need this for your consistent social media. You need this for your blogging. You need this for your email marketing. If you are not doing those things in your business, if you are not embodying that authority in branding, that could be stopping you from attracting those premium clients. You have to be practicing what you are preaching. So if your messaging is talking about leveling up your personal brand, being consistent on social media, blogging, email marketing, having an amazing opt-in. If you're not consistent on social media, if you're not blogging, if you don't have an opt-in, if you don't have an email community, really rethink how you can reposition yourself as that authority. Number one way to do that is to start working on those things and putting them out there. When I pivoted from weddings to branding, before I even had a portfolio, the first thing I did was another photographer and I swapped branding photos. And this was so long ago, this was like, nobody was calling it branding photos. They're like, oh, like, let's do lifestyle headshots. I was like, hey, let's get our hair makeup done. Let's get a couple different outfits. And we went around the city and went to coffee shops and like different areas and took lifestyle, quote unquote, lifestyle headshots of each other. And I immediately revamped my website with my photos, my social media. I sent some out in my email community. And that alone brought in so many new eyes who saw me as the authority. Oh my gosh, Angie is like, she's built this personal brand. I connect with her. I see her standing out. She's consistent. Positioning myself as the authority. So if you're wondering why you're not attracting those premium branding clients and this little tidbit is resonating with you, this could be the reason why. Position yourself as the authority, embody the expertise. And this is like big sis, lovingly pouring into you. Just practice what you preach. If you want to reach those high-end clients, you have to be the high-end brand photographer who is standing on business, who is embodying the authority. They're building their personal brand. They're creating relationships. They're consistent. How can you expect someone to pay $2,000, $3,000, $4,000 in a brand photo shoot with you when you're not consistent on social media? When you don't have an opt-in or an email community, when you're not blogging, when your website has like one photo of you. I'm just keeping it real. I'm keeping it all the way real. And this really taps into your identity. This really helps your reputation. you are inviting them to be the type of entrepreneur that you are. We have to start from that. You have to be the ideal client if you're wanting to magnetize yourself and attract those ideal clients. The cost of just like sitting there and waiting and not doing anything is so expensive. I'm just going to be real. I've been talking to amazing photographers, beautiful work, great personalities, amazing photographers. And I'm just like doing audits. I'm like, okay, what does your social media look like? I'm not consistent. All right. When's the last time you blogged? I don't have a blog. Okay, what is the name of your opt-in? I don't have an opt-in. And I'm like, okay, well, now we know the things that you can be doing to bring in clients. And if you just are waiting and just sitting in inaction and not changing anything, how can you expect to grow? How can you expect to grow if you're going to spend the next, let's say, 3 to 6 months not doing anything? That is expensive. That is going to lose your money because you're going to be spinning your wheels, throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying to figure out what to do. This lack of strategy, just trying to get people to find you from referrals, the lack of actually taking a strategy and building your own personal brand is going to cost you money because you're going to be in the same position you are 12 months from now that you are now. And you might, right now, you might be looking at yourself saying, I'm in the same position that I am 12 months before. What did you change? What did you do? Okay, so that's the first thing I want to chat about. Once again, I'm talking about how do we attract premium branding clients? What are they looking for? So number one was a photographer who embodies authority, Number two, a brand photographer with proven results. So you probably have amazing results for your clients, but how are you showcasing that? So brand photographer clients who are premium, who are ready to, invest at a high level, they want to invest in certainty. They want to invest in and see like proof that you can deliver. So ways to do this: showcase past client experiences, showcase their success stories, their transformations, and really showcase the impact. I say this all the time. If somebody inquires and says, hey, I need new photos for my website or my social media or my shop or something, start taking screenshots of what it looks like now. The more busted, the better, okay? Start taking screenshots. And then after they work with you, take fresh screenshots of what their brand looks like and get real testimonials. Reach out and maybe they launched a podcast. Maybe their podcast is now a #1 podcast or something. Maybe they've grown their email list. Maybe they're selling more products. Maybe they're speaking on stages. How have your photos launched them into new versions of success? This can be told to you through testimonials. This can be somebody sending you a DM. Anytime a client sends me a DM with a win, taking a screenshot. How can I talk about that win and how it really launched from her brand photo shoot and how we really helped her to level up her personal brand? So when clients see real results, they know that they are making the right decision. So if you don't have those real results, get the results. If you're still working on even like building your portfolio, like really, how can you help your clients use the photos? This is something I like to do after working together. Is I'll send them like a template, I'll send them a guide basically of using their branding photos and how they can do that. And this really helps them to use their photos. And the more that they use them, the more results they're going to get in their business, the more they're going to want to come back to you over and over again, the more they're going to refer you out. So how in your client experience are you walking your clients through build their own personal brand, how to market with their photos, how to use their photos? That is going to get them to have results, and that is going to empower you to be sharing the results, okay? So quick recap of 1 and 2. I have 3 things. We're talking about attracting premium branding clients. Number 1, they are looking for a photographer who embodies authority, visibility, a personal brand. Number 2, they're looking for a brand photographer with proven results. Another one for proven results: have you been featured anywhere? Have your photos been featured anywhere significant? Start putting that on your website. I literally just did that this month. I realized, man, I've been in business for 12 years. I've been featured in a lot of different places. And I just grabbed the logos of these different places, maybe some popular brands that I've worked with, and I put them on my website. It's showing my credibility and my expertise. Okay, number 3, they are looking for a photographer who delivers a premium strategic experience. So not a lifestyle photographer who's just going to show up and take the photos. They're looking for someone who's going to help them on the way, help them plan, help them prepare, be strategic about what the photos are, what concepts are we shooting at the branding photo shoot. They are not just buying the photos, they're investing in how they feel during the process. They're investing in the strategy If you can position yourself as a branding strategy, a content strategist, a marketing strategist, what is your zone of genius when it comes to brand photography? Your job is not just to show up with the camera, it is to understand their vision and bring it to life. Ask powerful questions in your questionnaire, think like a strategist, become the creative partner that they trust. Because when they feel seen and heard and taken care of, that is when the magic and the referrals happen. And a premium strategic client experience does not end when the photo shoot is over or even after you deliver the gallery. How are you staying in touch with your client after the shoot? How are you still providing resources and value to your client after the photo shoot? How are you really building on that relationship? That all starts from the moment they inquire, even before that. If you've been nurturing that relationship before you've been working together, from the very beginning all the way up to the shoot and continuing on. The client experience does not end in brand photography after you work with your clients, because you have the opportunity to work with them over and over again, year after year. So how are you building that relationship ongoingly? A premium client experience is all about clarity, confidence, and a deep connection to their brand's transformation. So that's what was on my heart today. I really wanted to share ways to really attract premium branding photography clients. What are those high-end clients really looking for? And just a quick recap. One, I talked about photographers who really embody authority, a personal brand, visibility, really practicing what they are preaching as far as marketing and branding goes. And number two, we talked about photographers who showcase their proven results, because branding clients, high-end branding clients, really want to invest in certainty. They want to know that they are going to be taken care of and that their images are actually going to take them to the next level. And then the number three, we talked about having a premium client experience all the way from when they first inquire with you to after the photo shoot. And brand photographers who really excel in this industry and have so much success, they do not just take great photos. They really position themselves to be seen, to be trusted, and to be booked by high-end branding clients. And I want that for you. All of this is exactly what we dive into in my group coaching program, Marketing Mastery for Branding Photographers, while I help brand photographers build out a proven marketing system to help them to book high-end clients consistently, creating their most profitable year yet. And branding photography, it's a very small, tight-knit group of photographers. It's a 3-month program. We're kicking off very soon. Doors are closing very soon. I'm so excited to get started. And if you're interested, just visit angiemcpherson.com/marketing mastery for all the details. And you can even book a call on that page to chat with me if you want to make sure this is the right fit for you. Ask any questions. We can map out your goals and I can showcase how we can take your business to the next level. I look forward to chatting with you. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. And thanks for tuning in.